for 2022. Qualities of a good leader and do's and don'ts during election. Be prepared and ready. We all know that 2022 election is drawing near. There will be a new set of candidates who will be running for a presidential position. A new leader or president who will be ruling and governing our country. But, are we ready? Do we know which one to choose? Because oftentimes there are some people who tend to forget the things to consider when electing a new president, and there are some who does not truly know what qualities of a good leader should be possessing. This is why we have prepared a short video presentation about what qualities of a good leader should possess in order to raise awareness and for the people as well to be educated and knowledgeable enough in choosing or electing a new leader. First of all, what is the definition of a good leader? What are the factors that should be considered for someone to be acknowledged as a good leader? Nowadays, finding a good leader to rule the country is almost impossible. Corruption, poor budget management, and lack of competence are just some of the negative traits that are evident in the current and previous administrations. A good leader should be able to put an end to any trace of corruption once and for all in order to rule a country, because one cannot rule with the urge to use his or power to benefit from them personally. But what are some of the qualities of a good leader? Well, for starters, a good leader should have sufficient credentials. If someone is expected to lead a country, then he or she should be well educated in order to lead a country or administration. Another quality of a good leader is having an open ear to the voice of the people. It means being considerate of citizens' perspective or paying attention to the public's opinion. A good leader should also be intelligent in handling finances. The money collected from the taxes of the Filipino workers should all go to projects and programs that will benefit them as a whole. Persistence is also the trait that a good leader should have. For example, right now the whole world is experiencing a worsening pandemic. A good leader will stay persistent, especially in times like this when their utmost performance is needed. Lastly, a good leader should have a people-first mentality. It means that a leader should always prioritize the welfare of the people instead of his or herself. Every project or program implemented should always be for the sake of the whole nation. That being said, these are the qualities of a good leader should possess and the factors to consider when electing a new leader. Now, let's move on to the do's and don'ts during election period. Just like in the previous topic, some people does not know what to do or what factors to consider during election. And so we have provided